We'll start in 1 more minute. Just get everybody jumping on. And we'll start in 1 minute here. All right. Let's uh let's get started. Let me get a drink of water. Okay. All right, welcome to the live session. Wednesday, September 28th. September 24th. I'm sorry about that. September 24th. And yeah, let's get into a couple of things here. All right, we start off with ES. Okay. ES. Pullback yesterday, pullback today. Okay, we had a bearish engulfing yesterday. And then we had a confirmation today. But we did hold that previous breakout of 6696.75. All right, and we could see that better here where we broke down from that previous breakout here that this was holding. We fired up, came back down, lost it, and then held it end of day. Still holding it now, but do we continue holding it? I don't know. We'll see. The idea here is above 6696.75. We're bullish. And we're going to go test this downtrend and see if we break it to the upside. And below this 6696.75, we're bearish. We drop it and we continue on this downward channel. And we drop it down to 66.47.84. Okay, as this is kind of a head and shoulders there. And this could be a bear flag forming. Okay, so, we had this bearish divergence here. With the bearish divergence, now we're under 50 on the R side. So we can still go down. We are holding. We're holding where we need to hold, and that's good. We're holding above that 66.96, 75, and that's good. That's where it needs to hold. But we lose that, and we could easily lose that. No, we come back down here. Come back down here. And if that doesn't hold, we come back down here. Okay. So that's where we're out in the markets with the ES at least. So here's the hourly portion. We're in there. We could come up here and then tomorrow we could just drop it. We had the RSI hit 50 and then drop. Okay, there's no bullish divergence or anything, so we could come right back here to 50 again and drop. So not taking off the bearishness from the table, but we are still holding this level here, so I'm not taking out the bullishness either. And the daily doesn't have a bearish divergence on it. It's just a pullback. Okay, so 4 hour does though. 4 hour has that bearish divergence. So I'm not taking off either side. Okay. We held where we need to hold, but we're barely on there. We lose it, boom. Here and here. Okay, and maybe we fill that gap. Finally. Okay. Hit that 20 SMA or something. But if we still hold that 669.675, then we hold and we continue on up. Okay. Let's go into SPY. Let's see. All right, SPY. Okay, SPY. Hit our first target off this breakout at 66,683. Pulled back. Lost support today, which was at 662.39. Okay. We held at 660 and closed at 661. Now, if we cannot get back over 662.40, then we come back down to the 659, 658 area. If we can't hold that, we come down to 655, 654 area, which is that 20 SMA area. Okay. Looking at it, the 4 hour. We see that level at 661.78 was that breakout, and we closed right under it. After I was trying to make a move up, but that doesn't really matter. Tomorrow we're going to see exactly where it is. So still looks like it could go more downside. I think we still have a little bit more downside on there. Especially seeing that we broke out. We came back down. We came back down into the breakout area. That's weakness to me. That's weak to the overall market. I see that. Whatever this does, we might open up right at 662.40, and we might reject it and then drop it. So same thing here. We might open up at that 50 area and then drop it. So I'd be cautious there. I'll be looking at it in the morning, see if it does that, and then we get that drop. But so far, it's not looking like it's not looking too strong where it is right now. We need to get above 662.40 and hold that level. When we dropped here, we held that level there. We gapped up, then sold off. You know, maybe we gap up to that area again and sell off. We'll see. But that's the level we need to be over. 662.40. Over that, we could be bullish. Under it, you're going to be under 661.78. That's bearish. All the way down to 659. 658 areas. Okay. Let's see. 4 hour. We had that bearish divergence, and then we're below 50. Okay, not looking strong there. So still possible down. We have to get above that 662.40. That happens, we could be bullish. Below that, we got to be bearish. All right. Nasdaq was the stronger one than SPY. SPY was weaker than the Nasdaq. Nasdaq was a little stronger today. Nasdaq held where it needed to hold, and it still looks bullish overall. SPY not too much. So we have those two fighting each other. One wants to go bearish, one wants to go bullish. So Nasdaq still looking strong, holding a bull flag, nice bull flag. Looks good, really looks good. Okay, if it could hold this and have a positive day tomorrow, this would be a nice little bull flag forming right there. And that will take us higher. Okay, if it does not hold above that 24,648, then we come back down. But it's looking pretty strong. Looking strong there. We did kind of the same thing on ES, hit that level there and bounce back up. But this one's looking a little stronger than ES. A lot stronger than ES. Not looking like a head and shoulders like ES is. And it wants to get back above that 50 faster. So, power struggle right there. Nasdaq versus ES. Nasdaq a lot stronger. So, if we're going to go, Nasdaq's going to show us the way. If we're going to fall, ES is going to show us the way. So, for right now, Nasdaq looks good. ES doesn't not look good. Okay, but they're both holding where they need to. So Nasdaq looks great. Okay. Qs. Qs, same thing. We pulled back, but we held the daily support of 595.80. We held it perfectly. Okay. We hit that trend line here, pulled back up. Okay. Didn't quite get the gap fill right here at 591. But I hit that, pulled back up, and still holding this bull flag. If we have an update for the NASDAQ or Qs, it'd be a nice little bull flag for me. And looking like it's only want to go higher. So this has a potential channel forming on there. If that is, we go higher. Overall though, the Qs look they look good. As long as they're above 595.80, looks good. Okay. As long as they're above 595.80, they look good. Get back over 597 and 598, then it'll be on the road back to 600 again. Okay. IWM. IWM struggling right here at this 245 level. See, can't seem to get through. And looking like support area right there. That 240. We're stuck in that. And maybe it just continues going up here until it makes some more room and goes up a little bit higher. But so far, just struggle bus. I mean, it's still going higher slowly, but it's a struggle. Struggle. DIA, same thing. Same thing here. It's been struggling the past week at that 464. So depending on if we're gonna push up the Qs, right, or drop ES, we could see a bigger drop in the DIA and IWM because they have those wedges on there. Those high wedges there, and they're slowing down. They're struggling. Bearish divergences. They're tired. They're looking tired. Looking tired there. So I'd be careful. If there's a drop, I'd be looking at IWM and QQQ. I mean, DIA and IWM for the bigger drops. All right. Okay. All right. Let's get into some stocks. ENPH. I feel like I do this stock every week. And I tell you the same thing. I mean, it looks okay. Just long. Doesn't look like it's doing nothing. Not doing nothing. Not doing nothing. has a squeeze forming. Broke the downtrend, but it's going sideways. Sideways. So, be long it. That's all I can tell you. Doesn't look like anything else. Doesn't look like nothing else. Nothing's changed. This is a potential reversal month, so it has to do something. It has to close over 40. I think that's what I keep saying. It has to be over 40. So it has to be over 40. So if it could close over 40 by the end of the month, then it's good to go. But if not, it's dead money. RH lost its channel. Falling down. Squeeze firing down. RSI under 50. This one's going down. It's going to 207. 205, 207. That's where it's coming. Maybe even a little bit more. So, weak after it hit, 257? Now it's weak. It just fired below here. It's going to go down to 207, 205 at least. And then if it drops any lower, it'll catch support around 195. But it looks like it's weak and it's ready to drop, or it's already dropping. MU, big giant bull flag on the weekly. But it just started. So it just started, this big bull flag. So this could easily come down to 149 and consolidate here, or it could consolidate at that 158 level. Consolidate there, but it could easily come down to 149. Build that weekly bull flag, and then it could take off later on to 145, 200. But right now, this is consolidation mode. It's going to consolidate at least for another week or two. So I wouldn't anticipate a breakout right now. I would anticipate a pullback. So I would be cautious on there. Unless it breaks that 170.45, then I don't think this one is gonna run. I think it's gonna pull back. Consolidation pullback. AMD, look at, we got that, W here, but I keep saying it has to be over 162, and it can't get over that. Just try. Can't get over that. Okay, and then it needs to also be over 165.40 to clear it, and then it will make a move. RSI is right at 50. Okay, moving average, we're right stuck in the middle of the moving averages. Okay, we have an indecision candle on the daily. You need to be above 162 to be bullish. You need to be above 165.40 to run. Otherwise, it's going to be stuck. It's stuck. It's not strong enough to move yet. Not strong enough to move yet. It's just going sideways, consolidating. Dead money right now. Okay, not seeing anything crazy. Okay, there's a squeeze forming, but RSI is still not above 50. You can't get above that 162 and hold. Try to hold it here, failed. Try to hold it here, failed. Rejected here. Got to get above 162. You want to be bullish, this got to be above 162. You want to be very bullish, has to be above 165.40. And then it can make a move. Otherwise, it's not ready yet. It's weak. Okay, NVTIS. This is a long-term play. This is not a short-term play. This is a long-term play. You want to buy leaps, you want to buy shares, whatever you want. It's a long-term play. Okay? I don't want to be looking at this stock every week telling you what it's going to do, because it's going to do something long-term. It's not going to do something this week, next week, 2 weeks from now. It could consolidate all week and do nothing. It's a long-term play. Long-term play means it needs time. Okay? Needs time. This one has a possibility of being $11, $13, $14, but in a long-term way. Not right now. This isn't going to pop right now, unless there's some news on it. Right now, it's not going to just, it's long-term. That's all I got to say. Long-term play. Leaps, 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 and leaps. That's it. Leaps or shares. You know, it looks fine right now, but it doesn't look like it's going to do anything. It looks like it'll do something long-term, though. All right. BCE. All right. This stock... It's below all its moving averages. It's RSI is below 50. It looks like it wants to do something, but it hasn't. So, look, I wouldn't touch the stock unless it's above 23.33. 23.33. Wouldn't touch it unless it's above 23.33. Okay, above 23.33, I would get long this. Otherwise, this could just be steadily dropping down this channel here and doing nothing. So no matter though, it looks like these candles look good. You know, unless this is above 23.30, it's not going to go anywhere but down. Okay. I like that it's consolidating towards the right side of the downward channel, but it did that here and dropped, did that here and dropped, could do that here and drop. So, is it ready? I don't know, but will I know it's ready when it's above 23.33? Yes. So, I'm not ready right now. Okay. AVNT, this one's dropping. Dropping like a hot cake. It had that consolidation. It had that uptrend. And then it lost it. And now it confirmed that loss. Now it's coming inside of this zone here. So this zone here. Okay. We got 33.31. And then we got 32.50. Those are going to be your levels down. So it lost the uptrend. And it lost this support. It lost all the moving averages. And the 20 is curling down. So this is a weak stock. You got to squeeze firing down. So not looking good for the bull side. It's looking good for bear side. So put side, it looks good to down to 33.30 and 32.50. Okay, BE. Huge run up to that 86, 89. Okay, dropped it all the way down to the 20 SMA. Okay, formed a nice bullish reversal right there at that 65 level. Okay, reversed. Okay, now tomorrow what we need to see is we need to see follow through, and we need to see this come back up to 70 or past 70 into 73, and that will show very nice bullishness, especially if it's above 73.50. That'd be a nice bullish reversal, and then this would be setting up a nice bull flag for a push to 90, 100, 110. It looks good so far. This is only one candle. It needs tomorrow to confirm it. Okay, RGTI. RGTI hit my top target here at 33.80. Okay, hit 34, and then we made an indecision candle. Okay, indecision candle. Okay, right at the top target. Okay, so tomorrow is going to confirm whether that's going to go up still or it's going to go down. Okay, so if it goes down, we go 26, 72, 27 to 26, 72. Okay, and then we could build a bull flag there and then set up for 40 and more. Okay, top target on there is going to be $55, right? That's over a course of a year. I'm not saying it's going to hit that in next month. I'm saying a course. Okay, that's almost double the stock. It's already doubled quite a few times. Now, it's been straight up for the past 2-3 weeks. Okay, let it breathe. Let it breathe. All right, looking at the 4 hour. Okay, we got some bearish divergence here. All right, we got bearish divergence here on the 4 hour. So, hence why we got some puts today on there, and we sold out of a lot of options that were up high, and we got some puts bearish divergence. Doesn't mean that it's gonna drop, but it's a good indication that we can. Okay, hourly even gets that bearish divergence, and we're below 50 on the RSI on the hourly. So that's giving me more indication that we're going to drop. So we got out about 30. We got out mostly around 33.90. Right? 33.90, 34 area. We got out most of our things. Okay, we got those puts. But we need to break 30 for our puts to actually get some traction. So that 27, 26 area would be ideal for our puts, and then we could load up some more calls with our put profits there. But these 33.80 was my target. Okay, 40 and 46 and 55, those are longer term targets. Okay, but so far, it's doing great. So far, it's doing great. I wouldn't mind a little bull flag setup. We could end the week somewhere right here. Then next week, consolidate. Set up a nice little bull flag, and then go. So that's my take on it. Is it guaranteed to drop tomorrow? No. It's an indecision candle. So whatever tomorrow's candle is going to bring, that's where we're going to go. But it wasn't a bad day to get out. Especially, being up so much. We still got leaps on it. All right. HAL looks like it just hit the gap fill right here. It just hit that gap fill and then made a topping tail. So, and that hitting that gap fill and forming a topping tail, this might pull back and make a bull flag. Okay. So let me see. So yeah, bull flag starting to form. Okay, I think it needs another day or two for it to form and then possibly go higher. But overall, it looks good. Broke out of that ascending triangle. So broke out of this ascending triangle. Okay, hit our first target, pulled back a little. Could consolidate, build a bull flag, and then go to our next target. Okay, looks good. We just set that. We just set that chart up last week, so it worked out. Okay. Okay. All right. What's next here? Okay. Let's see. All right. All right. Okay, LO. We got a bearish engulfing today. This is consolidation. Okay, it looks like it's having trouble getting through this 144. Okay, we have support here at 129, and then we have support here at 117. Okay. See here, 4 hour. All right, so you can see that support at 129 support. It's holding very well. If it could continue to consolidate there, we could build that flag and go higher. But even if it comes back to 117, it's just going to be a longer term flag, and it will still be bullish. Now, like even if it comes back down here, it's just going to be a longer term flag, a lot more consolidation. If it consolidates here and pushes, we go to 164. Now, if it's a longer term flag and you pull back here and consolidate there, it's going to be a weekly flag or even longer, but most likely a weekly flag. So then you take a couple weeks to get out of this consolidation. But so far, what it looks to me is that it's going into consolidation mode for a little while, a couple weeks. Okay. Okay, next one. All right, BBAI. This one ripped for us this week. What we got it in? We got in here on this big candle, and yeah, we did well. I think we got out of stuff right here, right? I believe so. I believe we got out of some stuff right here because I saw this area here. I was like, I think I got out of some stuff right there. We made some good money on that, but we're still in our longs, right? Leaps are fine. I see that we could potentially come back to 715, and then build a nice flag or cup and handle, most likely. I think that's what we're going to get into. We're going to get to a little consolidation. So maybe pull back there, consolidate here, and then set up and then when that's ready to go, we'll be able to push through and get 950, 1050. Okay. And then our higher targets are 11, 13, and 16, and more, possibly. But these are here right now. Yeah, those are here right now. Let's see if that matches. Okay. Yeah. 1240 matches. Okay. So yeah, 13. Those match. So right now, consolidation. Okay. Unless we go green tomorrow, then we build a bull flag here and then we go more higher. But if we go pull back to 715, then it's going to be a lot more consolidation and then we go higher. But overall, still long-term bullish on this. Okay. FTNT. All right. It looks like it wants to go, but it's slow. It's very slow. Yeah, it looks like it's going, but it's very slow. So it's holding this previous breakout point here, and it's hitting that 20 SMA resistance, slowing it down. So, I mean, it's trying to go, but it's very slow. Yeah, I think I think it will slowly go up. You know, as long as it stays above the 8150, I think this one will slowly grind up. Slowly grind up above that 8150. Okay. Tesla broke out, hit target 440.69, came back, held the breakout. Okay, here today we came above that 440.69, and it looks good. Our next targets are 448, 455, 461. Okay, let's see, 4 hour. Okay, it's already at our first target here, 448.64. It's already there. After hours, it doesn't mean it doesn't stay there, but here we're just looking at it. Okay, it's at 448.68. Okay, if it stays above there, it goes 445, 461. Or if not, comes back probably to 444. To hold this bull flag around 444, holds that and then sets up to go higher. See Neo. So Neo, looking at this, it has a bearish divergence on here. Bearish divergence there. Okay, bearish divergence on it. and then held the previous breakout and is consolidating in between previous breakout and the highs of the current trend. Don't like the bearish divergence on the daily. Don't like this sell area. This sell area is where we're at right here at the highs. So I'm not liking that. 4 hour. Looks okay, but not that great. Okay, still bull flag on there. So look, basic thing. Below $6.83 is bearish. It's gonna drop. Above 750, 760, it could run. Otherwise, it doesn't look amazing to me. So it looks decent, but it has trouble up here. A lot of trouble up here. So that's going to be difficult. It's going to be an uphill battle. Same thing with PayPal. I said it last week on PayPal. It looks like it's going to be uphill battle on PayPal. I just don't see it strong. I don't see it strong. Consolidation popped up, tried to break out, then failed. Consolidating here, struggling. RSI is not even above 50. It's a struggle bus. You know, it might be a struggle bus all the way to earnings on next week. So, oh wait, that's next month. Sorry, next month. So, yeah, I mean, I don't see anything good about this. It's below all moving averages. It's below 69. It's below 50 on the RSI. It's weak. None of this looks good to me. I just don't. I don't see anything good about it. So I wouldn't be in it. I wouldn't try to be in it either. Just nothing looks good. It needs to be above 71 for me to even consider it. So that's that one. Okay. Sept. This looks like GME, right? This looks like GameStop to me. Just not interested in it at all. It went from 124 to 8 to 40 to 17 to 28 to 14. Yeah, it reminds me of GameStop. Nothing. I don't see anything with this. There's nothing that's appealing to me. There's nothing that tells me it's gonna move. There's nothing that stands out on this. This sounds like a news stock. Looks like a news stock. And unless you knew some kind of announcement that's coming out on this one, it looks like dead money to me. So I wouldn't anticipate this moving anything crazy until it's above 20, 21. Rivian. All right, Rivian here. It broke above this 1530 area where this consolidation zone is. But we can see from past history that this zone here is a sell zone. So you might be able to go higher. Our side looks good. Squeeze looks good. You might be able to go higher to $16, $17. But if we got rejected here at what, 1660, I'd be cautious of this has that push out right there, that sell off right there. You know, you only got like what, 40 cents in between, so it looks good. Look, it has a breakout above 1530, but you got these two major sell zones right there where they dropped hard both times. So whether you think you're gonna make it through, you're gonna drop somewhat. So even if you're gonna come up here, you're gonna drop at least to 15. If it drops and holds 15, then that could be something, and then you could set up to go higher. But I think you could have a little bit of room, but this is risky. I think it's risky because this whole zone right here is a sell zone. So you could make it to 16, 17, but most likely you get rejected at least there to come back here, and then you could go higher. Okay. All right, JD. All right, JD had a nice pop today, but I can't get through this 200 SMA. Just can't get through this area. Once it gets through that, we go 40. But, you know, we all know that the 200 SMA is going to be difficult in any stop. So, you know, it hit it 3 times. Okay, it's still holding above this level right here. So that's good. It's still holding above this level. Still holding above that. So it's any consolidate here until it gets to go. But I think it will go soon. Sooner or later, it's any go. It's going to push through that. It's going to push through that. And those 40 calls for January will pay. BE already done. Amazon. I keep telling you guys, I don't like Amazon. It's trash. And you guys ask me to do it every week. It's trash every week. And let's see here. It looks like it's trash again. Amazon, just no good. Amazon, try to break out, failed. 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 Okay. Below 50 on the RSI. Squeeze firing down. Acid coming down. This isn't telling me anything different. It was no good last week. It's no good this week. It's just no good. Oh no, it's just stuck in a no good area. You know, it's just not good right now. Amazon no good. So, you know, this consolidation zone is just not good. It was no good here, and it's no good here. So, I don't know what you want me to tell you. Nothing's good on Amazon right now. Don't see anything set up. I don't see anything setting up. You know, maybe a little tiny divergence right here on the 4 hour. Maybe, but it's already on the bottom of where the channel is. Okay, we got a little bigger divergence on the 1 hour. So maybe get a pop tomorrow on Amazon. But other than that, you know, you're at the bottom. you have the bottom area anyways of this area. So between 217 and 219, those are the bottom areas anyways. And then you have the 100 SMA right here. So I mean, you should expect a bounce here anyways. But otherwise, stock doesn't look that great. So possible bounce tomorrow, but otherwise that I don't like it. Okay. Next stock. POTR. All right, POTR. It's consolidating. Okay, we had that possible inverse cup and handle, and then it broke it here, and then now it's making a regular cup and handle. Okay, so consolidation is still good as long as it's above 177. All right, and we break out. It has to be above 184.30. Or 184.40. Okay, 184.40. And if it breaks out, it goes 189 and 200. Those are the targets. Otherwise, it's consolidating. 177 is support. All right. GLD. Okay, GLD. Okay, right off the bat, GLD. Huge run up. Okay. Huge run up. Okay, we hit high targets of 345. Okay, we exceeded it, went to 348. So here we have gap up, and then we have gap up, sell off, and then here yesterday we had gap up, sell off again. So we had those gap up, sells off, okay, and then here we did hold 343 support on the 4 hour. Okay, but we have oh wait, let's just grab one of these. We have a gap fill right here. Okay, 339.23. 339.23. Okay. Okay, got a gap fill right there. Okay. We held that support 343 on the 4 hour. So go 4 hour. Okay, so we held that support. Okay, that could be a bull flag. Could be. Okay. Could be. We also have this downtrend channel here. Okay, we have that downtrend. I'll get better on the 1 hour. Okay, we have that downtrend here. Okay, we could hit this, and then we come back down, whatever it wants to do. Okay, our size on that hitting that 50, so we could easily just come back down now. All right, so daily, we're at the highs. Okay, we have a divergence. We have a divergence on the daily. Okay, pull back. We have a gap fill right here below. Okay, only positive thing, we are holding the 4 hour support. Okay, if we lose that support, 343, then most likely 339 comes. Okay, 339 comes. All right, so nothing on the 1 hour here. On only on the 4 hour. That's it. The 4 hour is the only thing looking good right now. But we could still have this downward channel. Well, what I'm looking at is the daily divergence. Okay, we got a pop up, sell off, pop up, sell off. We could do the same thing tomorrow. Pop up, sell off. Okay, this here's telling me weakness. This gap up here, low volume. This gap up and sell off, high volume. This gap up and sell off, high volume. There. We've been running for a while. So if we look at this candle and it closes anywhere near this or like this week, then next week will be a little down as well, and then set up maybe go higher. But I'm not saying gold's done. I'm just saying it's hit a high for this week, and it's not looking the strongest. So might as well play some puts on it, get that gap fill, get back up a little bit, and then play that gap fill, get long it again, and we'll let it run. But if it holds at 343, then and it consolidates like a positive tomorrow, then yeah, it's gonna set up to probably go 352 over the next week. But I'm just playing what I'm seeing right now, and that's what I'm seeing. Okay. SLV, same thing. We're pushing through the highs. We got all past our high target there. Okay, we have that bearish. Okay, and then we have this gap there. Okay, right at 39.12. So that gap there. So these bull flags, it could easily come there and set up and then go. Yeah, silver a little stronger than GLD, but the same divergence though. Still, our size still lower than this one here. So little divergence. Okay. On the hourly, it's a lot bigger divergence, and then our size below 50. So bigger divergence below 50. So expecting just a slight pullback. Okay. I'm not saying this one's gonna fail off and drop off the sky, but hey, a little pullback here. Why not? And then set up. Give it a little breather. Okay. Okay. All right. Microsoft just consolidating. We need to break that. 520. Right now it's consolidating in between the 20 and the 50. Okay, it needs to hold that 510. Keeps holding that 510, which it did today. We should be good. It is a bull flag still. Our side holding above 50. Squeeze firing up, but not doing much. Okay, so we need to see that push through that 520 and go higher. As long as we hold 510, we're good. Okay. All right, next one, Apple. All right, Apple. Oh, shit. Shit. All right, Apple here. Apple, nice bull flag. We got support right here at 249. Okay, we need to break that 257.40 in order to go 263, 270. Right here, consolidation zone. It's in consolidate between 249, 257. Okay, we do have a gap fill right here at 246, but if Apple's strong, it won't go below 249. It's just consolidation on the daily. All right, CVX. CVX consolidating. It's been in this nice bullish channel for a little while, and it's consolidating right at the lower end of the channel right there. Okay. So we see it's consolidating here. We're above the 20 SMA. We're above all moving averages. Okay, our size above 50. Squeezes setting up, firing up. Okay, this one been popping and dropping, and then it needs to break through these, and we got a lot of room to the upside here, a lot of room. So this is getting tight. And we should be able to pop this within this week or next week. Should pop it up over there's 160, and then get it to that 164, 165 area. SMCI just cruising. You know, we got it at lower end here, and it's just cruising. Needs to get through this 50 SMA. Okay, it needs to get through this here. That 49 area. We got to break through that 49 area. If we break through that 49 area, we go 52 and 55. It needs to break through that 49 area. It's just consolidating. You know, a lot of semis are consolidating right now, so I'm not surprised. Okay. TLT. Okay. Pulled back, holding the 20 SMA, forming a bull flag. It looks good overall. I would get long it here. It looks good overall, but it needs to hold that 20 SMA. As long as it holds that area, every gap filled here, we hold that. This could be a nice bull flag. Get back over on 90, and it could go. Okay. TMF. Okay. You know, it's the same thing. Same thing. It's the same exact thing. So as long as it holds there, you know, gets back over, gets over that 200 SMA, get back over 41, and this could go. But this is the bull flag there. It's the exact same setup. Okay. Intel. All right, Intel. It's a straight up bull flag there. You know, it hit that. We had that high, 32.38. Then we pulled back. We held this level at 29. Okay, now we're holding above here. Nice bullish candle today. We break that 32.38, then we go 34.50, 37. Okay, overall it looks good. Nice candles, but we might go up to that 32 and then maybe stop, pull back. We'll see. If we could break through it, great. This thing's going to start running. But if we come up to that 32 and we stop, then we're going to consolidate for a little bit. Overall, looks good though. BRK/B. All right. Berkshire Hathaway looks good. It has a nice bull flag setting up right there. Squeeze setting up. RSI sitting up above 50. Looks good. Looks like a good buy. Okay. Sets up here. It breaks that 508. Then it goes 515, 525, and 530. Looks good. 525, 530. So far, still looks good. Overall, still looks good. Okay, hit 30. Okay, pulled back a little bit. It's holding that 28 level. Nice little bull flag setup. Still looks good. Overall looks good. So, don't see anything crazy on it. It'll still look good for a long-term play. Marvel needs to just clear this 200 SMA. Once it clears that 200 SMA, go 85. Right there, that gap fill. Low is 83.24. A324, 85, and 90. We break above 90, and then we got room. But so far, our targets are 85. BMNR. All right, this one. Still inside the consolidation, and there's nothing else you can do about it. Try to break out once, fell in the consolidation. Try to break out again, fell in the consolidation. Just doesn't want to go yet. Until you're out of here, you need to get moving. I think this one's gonna consolidate inside this area for a while. I said it before, say it again. It's going to be in there. You want to be long it, but it's going to consolidate. So, there's nothing else I could tell you on that one. Coin. Inside day today, it's below breakout point here. It hit both targets here and then came back inside, and it's just consolidating right here. It's not doing anything. It had a start of a nice day today, and then it did nothing. Came back and did nothing. So inside day today might do something tomorrow for the inside day, but until it's above 329, and holding. I'm not really interested in adding or buying more, um, because it's just gonna stay in between 315 and 328 for right now. After it fell back inside of it, so until it shows me it's saying you do something, there's no point to keep adding money into it. Okay. Okay. Next, this one. To tell you the truth, I don't really like it. I don't know what it does, but it just doesn't look that great to me. No appeal to me at all. I look at the chart, I just don't like it. I just don't see it. I just don't. It looks like a falling knife. And I just don't see it. I just don't. It's below 7.17. Okay, that's where it was supposed to hold. It cut right through it. Can't get back above it. That shows weakness. This needs to show me something, but right now it's not showing me anything. I wouldn't be interested in it. I wouldn't be interested in it at all. So it doesn't look strong to me. It doesn't look like opportunity to me. It doesn't look like good stock. Like at least this one dropped here. It held here and pushed through. Okay, and then here we drop and we're underneath where we need to hold, and we can't get it back above it. It just doesn't look good to me. If you believe in it, if you believe in it, that's fine. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Sorry. I don't see it. Okay. All right, PPTA. Yeah, this looks better. Potentially an ascending triangle on the weekly. Yeah, on the weekly. Potentially could break out. But having trouble at the breakout. Having difficulties at the breakout. Looks like it needs more time. Squeeze firing up and can't do it. So I think more consolidation is going to come. More consolidation is going to come. But potentially, if it could break out, we could get to 22. If it could do it. But otherwise, I think it needs to pull back some. GIS, it's outside of this. RSI is good. Squeeze is good. It's outside of this breakout point here. It just needs to keep going. So it looks good. Just needs to keep going. Gets rejected back inside. It's no good. Okay, somebody asked me about this stock earlier. I said the same thing. I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I told them. If it's not the same person, I don't know. But this stock, it just started today. Okay, just started today. You need to see more. All right, it held this area. You know, you should have got in there, and then boom, you get that. Sure, that would have been great. But here, you have that pop. You have a squeeze, looks good. Everything that looks good. You want to get long it, get long it. But for me, I need to see what tomorrow brings. Because if tomorrow turns around and sells off, this is crap. I don't want to be in something like that. It's a stock I don't really know. I don't really need to know. But if it continues on, cool. Get in it, jump in it, stay in it. Right now, I need more information. Just on one pop, I'm not gonna be like, oh, just because it popped, I'm jumping in. I'm not. That's not how I trade. I need to know the stock. I need to know the potential, the background, what it's done, how it acts, how it behaves. This I have no idea. I don't know. This is the first time I've seen the stock. It popped, cool. Had a great day, but it could give it all back tomorrow. And I don't want to be in that. If it continues up, great. Hop on it, jump in it. But so far, right now, it's not something for me unless it's above today's high and going with the same strength. If it could do that, great. If it can't do that, great, because I'm not in it. But there's nothing else I can say about it. There's one candle. I need to see if it's more. If it is, cool. Then it got opportunity to grow. But if not, I don't know. I'm not interested in that. There's a lot of other things in the markets that I'm doing well with that I don't have to jump into something that's risky like this just because I don't know what it's gonna do. So I'll stay out of that one. But tomorrow, if it keeps going, jump in it. I already did NTVS. Okay. Okay. UNH. UNH. It could go, but it's going slow. It needs to break. It needs to break. It needs to break 362.80. Okay, it needs to break that, and then it could go 380, 385. But it's going, but it's going slow. It's slowing down. So it needs to break out. It looks good overall, but if you're asking me this week, I don't know, and I don't think so. But overall for a swing, looks fine. Looks great. No worries. All right. Google. So, Google. I don't like it right here. I like Google. We made a lot of money with Google this year, a lot of money. So here I just don't like it. I don't like it. It's it popped up here, and then we couldn't break out here, and this is the problem I had with it. It got here, failed, came back inside, came down here, and we're below this support. I didn't like it when it came this way, right? So, not interested in Google right now. It needs to show me some strength. It needs to show me where it's gonna hold because right now it's not holding. in this zone. So if we stay below this for 247.50, if we stay below that, I don't want it until it comes back here to 240, and then maybe I'll dabble in it. But otherwise, it looks tired, and I don't like that. I don't like that currently. I need to see it hold, and you see RSI is below 50, squeeze is firing down. That's a 4 hour, 1 hour, same thing. Not looking the greatest. No, we had a couple pops on it today that it looked good, but they all got fizzled out. So Google, I don't like it until I see some more strength, I need some more action on Google. Right now, it's not looking great. Not looking good. Okay. Amazon already did. It looked like crap. All right. So, Bitcoin, what is that doing? Okay. Remember, we were above 11,390, and I said that was good for us. And then we try to get above 7,000 or 116,000. And I was like, okay, that would be better for us. And then now we're below 113,000, 114,000, forming a bear flag, kind of. That's not good. Okay. Below RSI 50, not good. So, this isn't good for those. It's not good for the overall market, because when Bitcoin drops, market drops, Bitcoin drops. So not liking that. And then for coin and MicroStrategy, don't like that. So if this comes back to 108, it needs to hold that. So this is like thin line right here, that 108, thin line. Okay. I don't like that area of resistance. So if that drops there, the market's dropping. Okay. If the market drops here, market's dropping. All right. So be cautious. Be careful. RSI is below that. Everything's going below that. This is a nice bear flag. That's why I was saying SPY looks weak. QQQs look strong. But it's gonna whatever's gonna push. If it's ES, it's gonna push us down. That's gonna be our leader. If it's Qs, they're gonna push us up. That's gonna be our leader. So right now, looking at Bitcoin, it's looking like maybe we still gonna go down a little bit. And, overall tech, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, they're not looking the best. They're not looking the strongest. So be cautious, be cautious on that. We've been rallying hard in the markets for a little while. Pullback's not bad. It's not a bad thing. Okay. Now, if we lose that 108, that would be a bad thing. Okay. So if this just consolidates here, chops around, then that's just gonna be a sucky market. But yeah. All right, guys, that's it. That's all I got for you guys. You guys have a good night.